In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Canva Docs. While it doesn't give you as much control as Microsoft Word or Google Docs, it's still very easy to use and provides you with the most necessary things to write a doc. So the first thing you might want to do is write a heading. So to write a heading, just click the H1 button at the top bar, and then you're going to have the heading font applied, and then you can write any heading. So let's say I want to make a study notes doc. This is going to be my heading, and then you can click enter to make some spaces. And then if you want a subheading, just click on H2 and then you can write your subheading here. So maybe we're talking about science. You can also select the text that you want to be a heading or subheading and then select it to change it. And also, if you think that you can use links to go to those headings and subheadings that you made, then you can't do that because Canva Docs is still in beta and it doesn't support this type of linking method, just like Microsoft Word and Google Docs do. Like if you have a table of contents and then you have some link that you would want to go to the science heading, you can't really do that in Canva Docs. But enough of that. So we can actually use a banner heading, which is what most people use to make their heading in Canva Docs. So click on the plus icon to create a new design. So here is a design. So if you don't find it, just search for design at the top bar here, and then click on design. This is going to represent your heading. So this is where you're going to design your banner or heading, just like you would normally do in Canva. So if you want to find a template, then just click on design at the left sidebar, and then over here make sure you are in the templates tab, and you'll see a bunch of templates that you can choose from. I'm gonna just choose this very first one, and you can adjust the text and everything in it. So I'm gonna just make it my study notes. I'm gonna remove this background. This text is still there. I'm just going to insert a frame. So I'm gonna type in frame. I'm gonna insert a frame. I'm gonna resize it until it fits the page perfectly. And now I'm gonna use a image, a photo perhaps, or no. To find photos, go to elements and then scroll down, and then you'll find photos right here. So I'm going to use a studying background, so just like this. I'm going to drag it in, and yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to just apply a lift so we can see the text. So that's it for my banner. I'm going to save, and there it is. It just pops right where you click the plus icon. So if you don't like this style about the banner and you want it to stick to the top and left and right sides, then just click on it and then right click and then set as banner. This will set it to the top, and that's how you can make this kind of banner. And now you might want to start writing some text and formatting it. So let's say we're talking about science here, and I want to make this a subheading, so let's do that. And then once you click enter, the text is going to go back to normal, so it's not going to stay as a subheading. So that's the nice thing about Canva Docs. It tries to minimize lots of steps for you. And let's say you have an important point and you want to highlight it. So this is an important point about science. And if you want to highlight this, just select the text you want to highlight, and then over here at the top bar, click on highlight color, and then you can choose a bunch of highlight colors that Canva already made for you. They're all light colors or pastel colors that you can use easily, and they're easily visible. So let's just use yellow here, and as you can see, it highlighted it. And you can also keep writing here with the highlight still applied. If you want to remove the highlight, just click on highlight color and then no color. If you want to edit the text color, so let's say we have some text here, and we want to edit the text of this, just click on text color at the top bar, and then click on the color that you want to change this text color to. So let's change it to blue, and here it is, it's changed. You can also bold this text by selecting the text and then clicking or pressing Ctrl B on your keyboard, or clicking this bold at the top, and this will bold the text. You can also change the font if you want by clicking, selecting all the text you want to change the font of, clicking the font, and then selecting a font you want to choose, maybe TT Hoves. And that's the basics of formatting. You can also align the text if you select a portion of text and then align it using the align tool to the middle, left, or right. And maybe you have a list, so I'm gonna make a list item here, list 1 or item 1, item 2, item 3, and then if you select all of those and then click on list, it will automatically make it into a list for you. And if you enter, you can add more. And yeah, that's about it for Canva Docs. I'm gonna keep this heading. You can also use the plus button to add a lot more things you want, such as a scrollable design, which is a new thing added to Canva Docs. It allows you to have nice animated effects when you scroll through your document, just like some websites do. You can add a table, a sheet, just like in Canva Sheets, a divider, and oh yeah, I forgot about that. So to add a horizontal divider, which is what a nice thing to add if you want to organize your document, just click on the plus button and then type in divider, and it's going to look like a horizontal divider. And that's it. You can change the color of it by clicking on it, and then you can click on stroke color and then changing the color accordingly, just like this. That's a bad color, but this is the example. You can add many more things, such as a page break. If you want your page to break over here, right at the science heading, you can click on that, and as you can see, it just broke the page into two and made this its own separate page. The plus button also shows you a lot more things. You can look through them, such as charts over here, dates, mentions, quotes, and highlight blocks. These are also very, very useful if you want to highlight something important. So you can choose a highlight block, such as info, and you can edit this text over here. And also columns allow you to structure your Canva Docs very easily. And to find a template for columns, just go to Elements and then scroll down and then find columns here. Click on columns and then click on pre-designed columns. This will show you a list of already made styles or layouts that you can use, such as these 3 images with text under them. This is a very, very common design that people use, and it's very, very useful if you want to include it. It's just right over here in the pre-designed columns. And of course you can add photos in your document however you want. So if you want to add a photo, just click on photos, or you can drag it from somewhere online and paste it over here. So maybe I want to drag this photo in, just drag it in here, and you can resize it. And you can also align it as well by going at the top bar here and clicking on align left, right, and center. And you can also right click and expand to full width if you wanted to take the full width of the page. And that's about it for Canva Docs. I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.